some noise for your Miami Heat!
Well, the Suns underachieving after going all in on Bradley Beal. Shams, is there a bit of panic, do you think, in the desert after last season?
The Suns are very much committed to their big three, but listen, there's no question the Beal contract is something they're going to have to live with. Still has a no-trade clause, and there were some flaws that were exposed, and they were swept in the first round by Minnesota. But the Suns truly believe those flaws can be fixed, and they do have the talent to do it, even though Beal did have a down year.
Quickly, Shams, do they have a lot of wiggle room, though, to make changes?
They really don't have wiggle room. They have a top-heavy team that's built on its three all-star caliber players, and I do believe as long as they can build around those three top guys, they're going to have a chance to compete. The question is, do you find the right pieces to build?
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Jones in at the point. And here's KD for 3. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Richardson against Allen. Richardson the bounce pass. Here's Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's Richardson, following the score by Phoenix. There's the triple. And the rebound by Nurkic. And it's Phoenix's ball. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. But teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Heat making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
Here's Hero. Phoenix able to drain the 3. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hero's got 8. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Hero. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it goes down 2 points.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rozier up top, stolen by Allen. KD passes to Allen. On the wing, Booker takes a 3. It's good from long range. He's got 10.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under review.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the field.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Damian Lee.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Plumlee. Bradley Beal is out there with Bol. Then it's Morris. And it's Lee in at the 2 spot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch, we have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Miami. Ball kicks to Beal. Hands it from downtown. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
That's Beal's wheelhouse. Catch and pop.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat Dancer.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Love. Butler comes in for Burks. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Rozier. Adebayo passes to Butler. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Butler. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Inside. Pass to Adebayo. And there it is for him.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Here's Morris. To the inside. Bowl. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Hero from long range. Beal pulls it in.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Out to Morris. The 3 ball. They get the rebound. In the corner, Bull with it. Outside, Beal. Bull, a screen on Jaquez. Beal can't get it to go. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Outside, Beal. To the paint, here's Lee. And Adebayo sends it back. And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everybody. The story thus far being written by Devin Booker. He has been everywhere.
What isn't Booker doing out there? Playing with a lot of intensity, working hard to impact this game.
Yeah, big night for Book so far. Tough to imagine that changing. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference. That'll do it for our show.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
The first one falls, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
1.
And KD, no good on that one. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
In the corner, it's Richardson. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Kevin Durant. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Tough two from Durant.
Runs the offense smoothly. Durant special in that regard.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Shot clock at 6. There's Hero with the 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
For your Heat Hype Squad, make some noise! Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. If you want features, you've got to get loud.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Miami. And for the Suns, Plumlee is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Dunn comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Grayson Allen. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
And it's Dunn in the corner. Pass to Okogie from outside the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Dunn. Plumlee, the pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. The second chance effort, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The drive by Booker. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Hero on the wing, defended by Booker. Hero kicks to Rozier. Into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Hero against Booker. Here's Dunn. The three-pointer, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hero passes to Highsmith. From deep, Adebayo connects from three-point range. Adebayo's got 7.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Booker in the corner. Fires for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Okogie and Durant are the forwards. Bradley Beal is out there with Morris, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low. Here's Adebayo. That one, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Pass to Okogie, and it's Beal in the corner. Over Richardson. The shot by Beal, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Hackett. The kick out to Rozier. Tries again. Can't get it to fall.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
The Heat trail by 12. Jaquez finds Adebayo. Rozier for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Beal in the corner. Outside Durant. Plumlee sets the pick for Durant. Katie, so efficient in there.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Make some noise, fans, for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Different look for Miami. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Jaime Jaquez. And the Suns here with a different look. Nurkic checked in for Plumlee. Grayson Allen comes in for Josh Okogie. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Monte Morris. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thanks, David. Miami with the ball. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Outside Butler. Over Jones. Again, the miss by the Heat.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And they recover it. Allen outside. Back to Jones. Another shot. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Miami foul. Bam Adebayo.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And he makes the first. And Allen drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Richardson against Jones. Back to Richardson. Allen against Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Over Allen. Rebound by the Suns. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Jones. Nurkic a screen on Hero. Jones. And he converts the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Oh. 1:36 left in the game. Jovic passes to Rozier. The tray. Jovic, no good. Suns leading by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Allen.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Miami Heat. 15-point game. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's KD. And the shot goes in.
Kevin Durant.
And the Suns lead by 15.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, Roses, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Substitution on the court.
26 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Rozier missing. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First team foul. Now in the game.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Down by 15. Rozier for 3. No good there. Morris into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. we came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Grayson Allen.